Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Abled with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands together if you are ready to get the show started. Let's go.
Welcome back to Disabled Podcast, a podcast that we display our superpowers known as our disability.
Yes, sir.
I am your host, Fredy A.
I'm
my co-host,
Eli
B. I did the intro this week, my first intro. Trying to remix this
Fredy
a little
wanted
bit.
to switch things up.
Yeah, it's facts.
And I gave
remix. He gave me the blessing.
Yes.
But he's still gonna get in charge of like the little transitions. He gonna do that. I'm just doing the intro, just to switch it up. How was your week, sir?
My week was good. I went to a family reunion.
Yes.
In North Carolina.
Let's cut that up. Bomb.
Drop the bomb is fine.
Drive the bomb. Same thing.
Went to a family reunion in North Carolina. That was amazing.
Fire. This is your first time there.
It was my first time there. A lot of land, a lot of cows, and a lot of tractors.
You discovered a new spot on your map.
Yes. It was great to see family, reconnect with them. I haven't seen them in a minute.
That's tough. You were like me, like 3 months ago.
Yeah. Absolutely. Great from beginning to end. That South life is not for me. I'm a big city.
Yeah, you told me that.
kid.
You texted me that. I was kind of hoping the opposite because I don't really mind.
Right, because I feel like you're in the middle.
Yeah, I'm in the middle. It depends on the mood.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. I saw a lot of tractors, a lot of farms, a lot of small houses, nice houses, but small.
Yeah.
And cows, the cows.
Did
horses.
you milk a cow?
No, I did not.
Damn it.
I couldn't. I don't think I could do it. They kind of scare me.
Well, I asked you if you went to the city, Charlotte. You didn't go to the city, so maybe
nah.
if you would have went to the city, it would have changed your opinion. But
Possibly. But and I did watch a lot of college basketball, which we'll get into a little bit.
Yeah.
But
my week was good.
The
yes,
car
how
ride.
was the car
Yo,
ride?
no. It was long.
8 hours? I mean, that's life for me.
Yeah. See, Freddie's
Used
built
to
different.
We used to do the Florida trips, and that's 24 hours.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Right?
Well, my dad cuts it to like 18 if he don't stop. But if he stops, it's like
24.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So here's the thing, right? Me forgetting, because I'm used to like 4 to 5 hour car rides during the city. Because, the city's big. New York.
City?
I'm talking about New York. Like when we be driving around the city.
Oh, yeah, if there's traffic, yeah.
Right, the traffic, right. And if you're just going around places like Times Square, different barrels, right.
Yeah.
Now, I forgot to take some Tylenol pills. Because when we got out of the car and I got up from my seat, my whole left hip was shot. I couldn't move. Because I'm like, all right, cool. Mind you, we took a few more passengers than normal, so we had to rent a bigger vehicle.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, cool. I've been, doing this before. I've been on long cars, not that long, but long enough. Mm-hmm. And I forgot to take some Tylenol. And when I got up, that left hip was shot, and I thought I was actually gonna dislocate it. Like I had a fear of like it possibly popping out and be like, oh my god.
I mean, you're probably sitting wrong, which is normal.
Yeah.
But that just means your flexibility is wrong.
Right, tight, a little tight. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to get technical.
But in the second, when we came home, it was a lot better because I was popping Tylenol pills from time. And, and then me and you was texting in the car ride, and I was just like, yo, I can't do this again. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, if you would have flown, you would have been there in like an hour.
Right. Maybe 45 minutes.
But, flights nowadays, they're crazy expensive.
Yeah. And that was the thing. And my mom and dad are used to doing it. They've done it before.
Yeah.
When they used to take...
And it's fun. Did you, like, sing?
Oh, no. We definitely... well, honestly, we pretty much fell asleep. Like... The first car ride there, we definitely fell asleep, and then the second one, my sister was doing homework. My cousins in the back was falling asleep, and my auntie, and then I was just listening to music.
Yeah, I just listen. When I typically do, I just listen to music, watch Netflix.
Also, you have to pace yourself with the drinks and the eating, because if you drink too much fluid, you gotta pee. You gotta go to the bathroom, and you're gonna be stuck up there for long. And then you kind of timid, like that's what kind of happened to me. Like I got timid because I'm like I'm not trying to go in the bathroom in the store, like in a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, because they're a little dusty.
Right. So I was just like, you know. But it was
I mean, well, my week is good. I officially started my personal trainer certification.
Nice.
Let's clap that up for myself. I'm giving myself a 2-month window to take this exam and get certified in the state of New York and America.
Right.
So if you guys need a personal trainer, hit me up.
Fredy agreed already to be mine?
Yes, I'm going to be Eli's personal trainer.
You kind of forced my hand?
Yeah, I forced him. It's non-negotiable.
Yeah. Maybe sign a contract. So.
Yeah. So, and then everybody else in the family.
Yeah.
It's Eli and the Bowser family.
Yes.
So everybody else, they're getting the Fredy treatment. Working on that. I've been doing that since last week.
Right?
So yeah, like I said, I'm giving my 2-month window. I already finished the first section, which is chapters 1 and 2. I'm on the second section, 3 and 4. It's a little bit longer than I expected, but I feel like I gotta ramp it up. Like first week was a little chill. Okay. Trying to, I've been out of school for almost a year now.
Right.
So
and you just came back,
I just came back, so but I gotta ramp it up. Like I know myself, I gotta ramp it up. Yeah. But other than that, I've been watching crazy baseball. I'm hyped for that. And it's different. Like now that I've experienced what it's like to be in there.
Right. In the dugout.
Yeah, I kind of see the little tricks and crannies that they do.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, it's still a little boring to see it, but it's
you get a better understanding.
I get a better understanding. Like I don't really gotta see every inning to know what's happening.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so we're gonna talk about the new rule changes and all that stuff that's been happening later on in the show. But I like what baseball is doing this season, killing it so far. So yeah,
ready?
Let's get this on the road.
Alrighty.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
NCAA Action. We had 2 national championship games, one on Sunday, one on Monday. The women's played on Sunday. LSU beats Iowa 102-85.
That's fire.
Clap that up for LSU.
Clap that up for LSU.
Congratulations.
Congrats. The only reason why I was going for LSU was because of the Kobe shoes.
Oh, okay,
I thought it was dope that the majority of them wear them in that game. That was
Vanessa
fire.
Sent them to them,
and Vanessa sent them. That's the only reason why I was going. Yeah, Vanessa sent the entire team.
Yeah.
Kobe and the dope. Rare ones too. Those green ones are the green ones. Yeah. Those are super rare. Those are $500, $600 on online. So
wow. Congratulations to Angel Reese, who gets her first national championship. She's a star player of LSU.
Yes, is that the one that did the press conference?
Yes,
okay.
that was the one who did the press conference.
Sorry, I'm a little.
Yeah.
I'm a little foreign when it comes to.
They got Kaitlyn Clark in foul trouble early. She had 4 fouls by the first half. The way women's NCAA works, they have 10-minute quarters and they have 4 quarters.
Oh, okay. It's not like the men.
It's not like the
one
men.
To one.
Right. It's one big half.
One big half and then.
Okay. No. They got her in foul trouble. She ended up still having 30 points, but the foul trouble hurt her, and they played great defense. At one point, they did make it a close game because Iowa was down by 7, but then by the time, like how my dad normally says, by the time you come back by the time you try to make a big comeback in a 20-point deficit, you exert so much energy that the other team goes on another 10-0 run, and it's too late. And that's basically what happened. So, yeah, congratulations to LSU. Let's see if they can defend it next year because I know Reese is not a senior yet.
Oh, okay. So she got to be back.
Yeah, she'll be back.
So the way it works in women is not the one and done like
No,
men.
I mean, I don't think so. I think they at least
so?
got to play at least 3 or 4 years. Maybe they can.
All right, so she might declare for the draft.
No. I think she's a sophomore. I think
she's a sophomore. Okay. So she's a sophomore.
Okay,
so you're right.
Right.
Okay.
And
damn, I would have wanted to see her get drafted already.
Real quick, congratulations on first of all, congratulations on Iowa for their effort.
Oh yeah,
Kaitlyn Clark broke a lot of 3-point records and point records.
Yeah, wasn't she like the Curry of women?
Yes, she is a Curry of double NCAA women's basketball, and once she declares for the draft, maybe
She should be a top pick. Well, they both should be a top pick.
Yeah. But she's gonna definitely put the WNBA in a frenzy.
Yeah.
She can shoot from 40 feet.
That's facts. That's a good point.
In a heartbeat.
Because not that I've never. I feel like in the last recent 2-3 years, women's basketball has been going up.
Yeah.
So, but I feel like this year wouldn't ever because of the whole scandal that happened.
Right.
And
the
the way they're playing too.
Ultimately, too, they're gonna have to eventually add more teams because they only have I think maybe 8, maybe 16.
Six to I was gonna guess 6 too.
Because they don't really I think 12 to 13 or 12 to 14. Not like the men obviously.
Yeah. I mean, but I guess that definitely has to do with revenue and money coming in. So I don't know.
And they did just sign a new CBA.
CBA, yeah, I heard about that.
But congratulations to them on their successful season. And this is an honorable mention. Congratulations to Aaliyah Boston, who plays for South Carolina. She had a great year. She's a senior, so I'm assuming she's gonna go for the draft. Mm-hmm. I followed her for from sophomore year to now. So I've kind of admired her game. Okay. And the men's. So the men's played on Monday. It was Uconn versus San Diego State.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know nobody on both because they're both underdogs to me.
Both of these teams.
A little bit, yes, both of these teams. Because I expect the Dukes, the Kentuckys, the
Kansas,
the
North Carolinas,
North Carolinas, the world.
They all got wiped out.
So it's probably one of the few years that is both underdogs.
Now UConn, so UConn beat them 75-59. Wasn't really close. Wow. They handled their business. They're undefeated in national championship games. They're 5-0.
Oh, okay.
So clap that up.
Clap that up. That's fine. Now, who's the big star?
The big star is...
I don't know.
I will tell you in a second.
Because I'm not going to lie, for this draft, is known to be weak. That's what I've been hearing.
The NBA, the NBA.
For this year's week, the only star of this draft is Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah. Wembanyama,
that's the only guy that everybody wants.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Did you see that clip I sent you about him? That he shot a 3, missed it, and then he
dunked it. Yeah. He's crazy good.
He's crazy.
Where's that star playing? I think Hopkins from UConn.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, one of the star players off of UConn's, starting lineup is cousins with Angel Reese, the guy that we just talked about.
Okay.
So they're cousins. They both won NCAA championships.
That's right.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a great family story.
Yeah, it is. And I'm assuming UConn is going to be built for another run.
Well, hopefully,
because
it just happened so that they all the big dogs fell out early.
And it's one and done.
It's one and done.
Because it's not like a best out of 7 like in the NBA. It's you lose that one game, you go home. So, but yeah, big ups to UConn. They did a great job.
I mean, congrats to them, especially San Diego State, because there's probably a lot of players on there that weren't scouted heavily.
Right, and now they got
a lot of exposure. And same for UConn, too. So, and
but UConn's a known school for
it's a known school for the most part, but I'm talking about in terms of the draft. When the draft comes around, you don't really hear about them until, for example, somebody from the second round becomes really good.
Right.
Or something along those lines.
Right. Yeah.
Because who in the NBA is from UConn?
Kemba Walker.
Kemba Walker, see?
He was
there we go.
He was
so Kemba, for example, there's
and
those...
Kawhi Leonard went to San Diego State.
So, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, yeah, man.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
All right, NBA action. We're in the final weeks of the NBA season.
Let's clap that up.
Yeah.
It's been a long season.
It's been a very long and slow and kind of boring season. I'm not going to hold you guys.
I mean, it was boring until the last month where everybody started fighting.
And where the trade deadline happened.
Yeah, I want to say after the trade deadline, that's when things got
heated up.
Good.
Yeah.
And teams just started fighting each other. When I say teams, I mean the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
they started fighting
everybody in the way.
They
acting like super villains, like from Gotham.
Yeah, and they may want to stop it. No, let them keep fighting. Find them if you have to, but let them keep fighting.
Yeah, I agree. The Lakers have won their last 6 out of 7 games.
Let's bomb this for the Lakers. Let's go, Lakers. Let's go. Stand up. We 7th place. We better get this 6th place real quick. Real quick. Let's go. We go sweep Sacramento. We gonna go to second round. We gonna fight. Let's go, LeBron. Stand up.
Memphis.
Yes. And we definitely be in Memphis. It's a wrap, bro.
Yeah, man. Congratulations to the Lakers. They've been doing their thing. Anthony Davis is playing out of his mind, low key.
Yeah, bro.
I heard LeBron lost 10 to 12 pounds to take pressure off his right foot.
I don't know. That's crazy.
That's insane.
If you lose like that, wait, that was like what 2 in like 3 weeks. Yeah,
remember, they said when he heard that pop in his foot. They were saying, like, he might miss the whole season.
No, he definitely got to get surgery on it.
Yeah.
Like, it's facts.
Absolutely. But the fact that he lost 10 to 12 pounds just to not lean on it as much is insane.
Nah, that's crazy. I don't even know how the hell you do that in, like, 2 weeks. Because he was
right,
like
and
3
even
weeks
still,
home.
you still got to work on that foot. So how you going to relieve pressure off it? But insane.
No, I understand what it is. It's just
absolutely.
added, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Because you're not trying to, and you're not trying to compensate.
But I don't know, like, how dominant can LeBron be with this foot?
Bro, I'm not going to hold you. They won games. Out of those 6 games that they won, he's only had 10 to 18 points because the team has been shooting the lights out.
That's fine. I don't need LeBron to give me 30. If LeBron give me 30 and we lose, I don't want it.
Right. Now, I will admit he's obviously going to turn it up in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's LeBron playoff
He's
mode.
pacing himself.
Yeah, he pacing himself. What he should do, but I don't know. It kind of scares me a little.
And I'm not going to hold you. The Lakers are the most dangerous team. If the Warriors just went on a goddamn roll,
yes.
We'll talk about that in a second. Your
boys come back. Wiggins come back.
Yes, Wiggins
is
coming
back.
Good for you. What else about the Lakers? I like Austin Reeves.
Yeah, Austin Reeves.
D'Angelo.
And Austin Reeves better than Caruso. Stop coming out.
Okay. I think he's better than Caruso on offense. I think Caruso's still better than him on defense.
I'll give you that.
Right? D'Angelo is a huge figure for them. Because I've seen him walk down the court and just pull up for 3 and then just be
just leave. Yeah, facts.
They
but I need him to score more.
They didn't. No, valid. And I think
20,
if he can stay healthy in the
25.
playoffs, I think he'll do that. But I think like the fact that they couldn't do that with Russell Westbrook or Patrick Beverly is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you couldn't just give the ball to Russell Westbrook or Patrick Beverly and they walk down the court and just pull up for 3. Now, granted, Westbrook had that anomaly game against the Memphis Grizzlies where he shot 5 threes.
Oh yeah.
But besides that,
you're not gonna expect that every game. You expect Russell to give you at least 3 or 2 minimum.
So yeah, but big is up to the Lakers. Now let's get to my Warriors. We're still on the road. I don't know how else to say it.
But that doesn't matter in the playoffs.
Listen, it does when you're trying to win. You gotta win at least 2 road games each series.
They sucked in the road last year.
No, we didn't. Do you understand? We was undefeated at home, and we at least won 1 road game each series.
Okay, that's all you need.
True, but we don't. Now here's the problem though. We don't have home court advantage throughout this entire playoff run.
Oh, that's right. Because last year y'all had home court.
We had home court advantage.
Yeah.
Except for in Memphis. And in Memphis, we stole that first game, which put pressure on them for game 2. Right. They didn't beat us in Golden State in game 3 and 4. We was already up by 3-1 at that point.
Yeah.
We gave them game 5.
You're right.
And then we handled our business in game 6.
Yeah,
and then we didn't even have to face Phoenix. Because Dallas took care of it.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Thank you. Clap that up, Dallas. Clap that up, Dallas. Real quick. All right.
Relax.
Yeah, my bad. I can't get too high.
You want it.
Now, we're going to have to win on the... Like, I was watching the Denver game. And we're
bad, bro.
For 3.5 quarters, we was playing amazing basketball. My mother was watching it with me. She was like, "Oh my God, the Warriors look good." I'm like, "I know." I'm happy. And on the last couple seconds, we had like 10 seconds left to get the jump ball.
Oh right.
And it was a beautiful fake screen because Clay set the screen for Steph. He got wide open at the top of the key. It was a clean look, and he missed it. And then he got the ball back, and it got blocked again. I was like, "Oh my God!" And mind you, I'm not even mad at it because I've seen Clay hit that shot 9 times out of 10. That game winner, because we can all agree Clay is way more clutch than Steph Curry.
That's facts.
I've seen Clay hit way more clutch shots than Steph Curry.
That's facts. I agree with you.
And accurately, like efficiently in terms of percentage wise, because his shot his form is cleaner than Curry's. Now, in great news, we get Andrew Wiggins back. Along with we already traded for Gary Payne the second.
Yeah, it's like the old team back.
Yeah, the old team, right? Exactly.
The one that I won last year with.
Now I don't know what they're gonna do with Draymond next offseason.
No, he not coming back. He gonna look for his money somewhere else. Maybe the Lakers. Maybe Chicago.
Maybe the Pistons. Because I heard the Pistons got the most money in the offense.
Yeah, but he don't want to go to Detroit.
Right.
Unless they gave him.
Well, he's from Detroit.
He is.
Yeah, he's from Michigan. Maybe. So we'll see. But what am I? On a scale of 1 to 10, how confident am I? Probably a 5.
I was gonna guess that.
I'm gonna be honest with you, probably a 5.
But it depends, because if Andrew Wiggins comes back and locks in quickly, y'all got a shot.
Now,
because the problem with y'all on the road, you cannot guard the best player. There's nobody in there that can guard the best player.
I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. For some odd reason, we act like we can't grab rebounds. I've literally seen us be like, "Yo, can somebody please grab the rebound?"
Yeah, and you know what it is? Curry's not trying to grab rebounds. Because during the playoffs, Curry would have 6 rebounds, 7 rebounds.
A game.
And so I don't think Curry trying to jump and grab.
And Gary Payne.
Exactly. So that's a problem. Yeah, that's one problem. And the second problem is what I'm
and then 2,
y'all cannot guard the best player on the other time.
Yo,
Clay is not the defender he used to be. Let's just say that right now. Curry never really played. He only cared last year.
He's good off-ball defense when you throw it in the lane and he just picks you off.
Yeah, he's gotten better over the years. And last year playoffs, it looked ridiculous. He was crazy. But he was trying to prove a point that he could play defense.
Right.
If he don't want to play defense, he's not going to play. He's not going to play.
And
Andrew Wiggins, that is your answer. He's going to lock down the best defender, the best player.
And Draymond going to do what Draymond does.
That's right. And Draymond does what Draymond can't guard everybody.
Right. And the fact that we got Gary Payne at least helps us a little bit because he can steal the rock. Like, he can steal the rock like his pops.
Exactly. He's the only one that can steal in the team. And Andrew.
Yeah. So it's just really.
Y'all just gotta get a little mojo before the playoffs.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
And y'all have a week to do it, so y'all better hurry.
I just found out that we're 10th in offense, which is amazing because we were actually better in offense this year than we was actually. But we're 19th in defense when we was first last year. We dropped 18 slots, and we're number 1 at home. We got the best home record in the NBA, but we got the 4th worst road record in the NBA. I've never seen anything like that.
Oh, that's great. And I think it's because
if you say
of
the
philosophy,
punch,
bro. They don't care about the road. They don't care. The Warriors don't care about the road.
I was about to say, if you mention the punch, I don't think it's a punch at this point anymore.
I mean, I agree with you. I don't think it's a punch at this point.
I think in the beginning it was.
I
definitely.
But at this point, it's just like Draymond knows he's leaving.
Right.
Pools knows he's staying because he signed the extension.
Same thing with Wiggins.
So Wiggins is staying. So
and Clay's probably gonna resign because he's not gonna leave.
Yeah, Clay don't want to leave Curry.
And
and I think he should, bro. I think he should leave just to prove.
But here's the funny thing though. Steph might walk into that office and be like, "Yo, I meant what I said last year." Because remember, last year he did state that Steph Curry, him, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green were a package deal. Because they thought was gonna retire after this year.
Yeah.
But he did say, like, yo, I'm not playing without these 2 guys. So
I'm sorry, Curry, but Draymond's out there. I'll be shocked
if he stays. And
the only reason why he stays is because of Curry.
Right. And other news, speaking of Golden State real quick, Steph Curry signed an extension with Under Armour for $500 million.
Oh, they reported the number already?
Yeah.
That's tough. I thought it was going to be one of those like lifetime deals where they don't tell you the number.
Because he already signed a $500 million deal like 3 years ago. So he's close to.
Oh, so it's a bill?
It's a bill. It's pretty, but they're not gonna say it's a bill. It's the same thing with LeBron. LeBron's a billionaire, but they're just not gonna.
No, we know LeBron a billionaire.
Right. Wait, has he publicly?
No, he didn't publicly say it, but like we know.
Right. It's
like if you like look at his assets. And all the
it's gonna be the same.
Like he owns part of Liverpool, part of the Red Sox.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be the same thing for Curry because I believe this is the second $500 million. Also, he got $500 million or close to it with his NBA
with
contract.
yeah, with NBA contracts. Yeah, so he a bill.
yeah, he a bill.
Yeah, bro. Well, he's worth a bill.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has the bill like
like LeBron does.
in his bank account right now.
Oh.
And I don't think you just keep that in the bank account.
Yeah,
I think you
yeah,
just
yeah.
spread it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how do you
I mean,
It's worth
congrats. You know, he put Under Armour on the map, bro. If
did.
it wasn't for Curry, there would be no Under Armour. I mean, Under Armour would still exist.
No, yeah, because
But it
they
would
started
be
a lot
like,
of football
well,
players, but they never had a
Yeah,
basketball.
it's football, baseball,
Golf sometimes.
yeah, golf.
Yeah, but they never had a real basketball player who can just.
Yeah, because baseball is typically New Balance.
Right.
New Balance Nike, New Balance Nike. Anyway,
Right.
but there's still players that do have Under Armour.
Right.
But yeah, Curry put Under Armour on the map. I remember 2015. You wanted the Currys, facts.
me?
Wanted the no. I'm saying
Oh,
everybody wanted.
yeah,
I wanted the Currys. Everybody wanted the Currys.
And
Those shoes were tough.
Also, all those little kids that he makes money off,
Facts,
bro.
facts.
Those kids look up to him because he's just a slim dude.
Recently, the Currys haven't gone up there and like, oh my god, I want.
Yeah, nah. But hey, man, $500 million. I ain't
you get the bag. Do what you gotta do. You know. And you know, like we knew he wasn't gonna go with Nike. There was already like a tournament.
Oh no, that was only because they kind of messed up his
Adidas don't got money. They just dropped Beyonce.
Yeah. And
They parted ways. I mean, I
Right.
say dropped because that's wrong. They parted ways with Beyonce. They
Right.
parted ways with Kanye. So we're
Absolutely,
Adidas is
absolutely,
all over the
absolutely.
place.
In other news, Andrew Wiggins. Chris Middleton. They are under. The Milwaukee Bucks are 27-5 with Chris Middleton since he returned from his
injury.
Injury, which is amazing. They look like a real problem.
Yeah, no, I expect them to either.
Now Boston might have something to say about it, but overall,
No, I think there's a little beef in Boston. Like Jaylen Brown is gonna leave. And the only reason why he might stay is because if he gets first NBA team, he gonna get the bag. I think he's qualified for almost $300 million.
Yeah, with that
he's
extension.
not gonna turn that down.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why he's been going hard the last 2 weeks. And he's
Yeah.
been killing. So if he does get first team all
I forgot about that. With the incentive, you get a bonus.
Yeah. And because of that, it might imply whether he leaves or he stays. But if he don't get it, he's definitely leaving.
Right.
Because they asked him whether or not he would kind of sign or whatever, and then he dodged the question and whatever.
Yeah.
So that might, you know what I mean?
Oh wait, is his contract almost?
He's up this year.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I'm saying. It might
he signed an extension at
if
the
they
time.
don't really do well in the playoffs,
Yeah.
he's leaving.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think for me, Milwaukee is the Eastern Conference Finals that I would like to see is Milwaukee and Philly.
Really? You wouldn't like to see Milwaukee and Boston?
No. It just depends on Tatum, bro. It depends on Tatum.
Oh, right. I forgot. You got a little.
You know, I got beef with Tatum. It's just he just let me do.
Yeah.
He let me down, okay?
Yeah, I forgot.
He let me down so many times.
All right. In sad news today, the Suns are undefeated with Kevin Durant.
Oh, yes.
I don't know why Fredy wants to pack this up.
Because it gets you tight.
Because I'm very upset.
It gets you tight. Because you don't like Chris Paul.
Yeah.
And Kevin hasn't been scoring 20-something points a game.
The Suns are a problem. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, this is all you.
I really hope
I'm going to let you take this segment.
Single team in the playoffs, when the playoffs begins, beats them.
And the Lakers don't gotta face them in the second round.
Neither do us. We don't gotta face them until the third round if we can get past the first two teams.
Well, you stay in 6th.
Yeah, or 7th. But it makes me sad. It upsets me.
And why does that upset you?
Because I don't like Chris Paul. Everybody knows it. I can't stand him. He irritates me. But I figured out why he irritates me so much. So if y'all want to listen to the story, it's real quick. Back in 2009. It was supposed to be Chris Paul, Kobe Bryant, and Dwight Howard.
But that wasn't his fault.
I know, but it fills me. We were supposed to get him. He was on the plane. He literally got on the plane to come to LA and play with Kobe and Dwight Howard, and that was going to be the matchup between the LA Lakers and the Miami Heat. D-Wade, LeBron James, Chris Bosh.
That would have been tough.
Right, exactly. Thank you. But for some weird reason, because the New Orleans Hornets at the time didn't have an owner, and David Stern owned a piece of that team, he vetoed the thing Chris Paul goes to the Clippers, makes them a star team. The Lakers were average with Steve Nash, now if that was Steve Nash from Phoenix, I wouldn't even be mad. But when
he was out of his prime.
He was out of his mind. And ever since then, I just kind of hated Chris Paul.
And this would have gave Kobe a 6.
Yes. And possibly
7.
And I wouldn't even be mad because I have 2 championships. Kobe. But whatever. So for that,
that's crazy because
has
Dwight was
nothing
in
to
his
do with
prime.
it. Has nothing to low key do with Chris Paul. But every time Chris Paul is successful,
And even if Dwight would suck, because in the future, like Dwight ended up sucking with LA,
right. But it's still
it would have been fine because that would have just replaced
right. Exactly. So.
Or Chris Paul would have hide the fact that Dwight sucked like he did with DeAndre Jordan.
Exactly. Or Clint Capella.
So,
whatever. You know what? We'll see what happens.
Or DeAndre ain't right now.
And great news, stand up New York, because we're going back to play.
Yes! New York, stand up!
And Brooklyn looks like they're about to clinch too at the number 6 spot. Because we got the Knicks at 5, and then we got Brooklyn at 6.
That's fire. We got New York.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And low-key, if they both would survive, they can see each other in the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's fire.
I don't think it was going to happen, obviously, but, if they was to get their stuff together.
That would be insane.
That would be
it's like, let me go to Brooklyn real quick.
And then let me go to Madison.
And let me go to Madison. That would be tough. The prices would be insane.
Low-key, both teams hate each other.
I know.
Because they went to love in New York. And it's just like, it's a divider. So.
Well, I think right now everybody back to the Knicks. And I feel like it's been like that for the past 3 years.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
But
everybody was just hopping on the Kevin Durant train.
Right.
And the Kyrie, so.
Right. Yeah, so, that's it.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
Fred, take over for MLB, man.
Alrighty, so in MLB news, we got opening week updates. Okay, so just sum it up real quickly. Everybody in the league has won except the Philadelphia
Which is weird.
Phillies. Which is weird because they just came off the World
Series, right?
And they signed Trey Turner.
Right.
But they just came. That was big. And then he went crazy in the World Baseball Classic. Right. So I don't know what's happening. Right. It's just Philly. And Bryce Harper, he is supposed to be coming back in May. He expedited his rehab from Tommy John.
Oh, he hasn't made his debut yet?
No.
Oh, that's probably why they're losing.
No, but they got they got other people.
That's
and it's not just one player.
Right.
And I don't really I don't like Bryce Harper.
Just like how I don't like.
Yeah, just like you don't like Chris Paul. I don't know why. I just don't.
Yeah.
Phillies haven't won a game. Okay. 2 undefeated teams still remain. The Minnesota Twins, which is shocking.
Right.
And the...
did you say...
What did I tell you earlier?
Wasn't the Mets.
No.
Wasn't the Yankees because they lost. Was it the Miami Marlins?
No. I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm going to help for the
Okay, it's 2 undefeated teams, Minnesota Twins, and somebody else. And then in other news, let me look for it. Sorry. Okay, so opening day, the
Tampa Bay Rays.
Tampa Bay Rays, right? Thanks, Eli. I really think Tampa Bay Rays are really up there again. Their pitching is phenomenal.
You
crazy.
said Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay Rays.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry. That was a little tongue twister.
Yeah.
Their pitching is back up there like we expected it to be like 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Their hitting is, they're doing the work.
Okay.
They still have some holes that they could improve on, but that's every team.
Right.
But a little shocking that they're undefeated. The Twins, to me, is shocking that they...
Absolutely.
It's their schedule. Their schedule is really weak.
And funny enough, they had Gio, your man Gio, and now he's with the Angels.
Yeah, and now he's with the Angels, which I don't care. The Angels fire.
Yes, and he's in L.A.
So shout out to Gio. Right. So, back to news. On opening day, the average time span of each game was 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Right.
Last year, it was 3 hours and 3 minutes. So
it got shaved in 30 minutes.
It got shaved down in 30 minutes. That might not be big.
With the new
pitch clock. But that might not be big.
Oh, that's
But
huge.
in terms of traffic, you're telling me I could get out the stadium by 9:30,
Right.
and if I want to push it 9,
Right.
and be home around my house by 10,
Yeah.
that's fire.
That's huge.
That's
And
huge.
that speeds up the game like how we
Speeds
want
up the
it.
game for me watching it at home. 'Cause
And that stops that whole dumb
yeah, the whole thing,
click click.
Yeah, and then seeing it from like the dugout point of view, it's all a mental game. They're doing that to like mess with the hitter, and a lot of times the hitter's doing it to mess up with the pitcher's timing.
Right.
So I understand why they do it. It just sucks for the fan.
Yeah.
Okay. In other news, there were 14 clock violations, 8 by pitchers, 4 by batters, and 1 by a base runner.
What's clock violations? Like where they didn't
Clock
give a-
violation is if a batter is taking too long to stand in the box, it's a strike. If a pitcher's taking too long,
Oh,
They
that
got
explains why in the spring break, in the spring training thing, they automatically called the strike 3 and he didn't throw the pitch. I was like,
yeah.
I was like,
That's
yo, wait,
that's
what
the
are you
reason for the
talking
clock to hurry up.
Oh,
And
that's crazy.
the pitcher, if the pitcher takes long, it's a ball.
Oh, that's lit.
And if the runner on first base takes too long to go to the base,
Really?
it's a strike for the batter.
Yo, that's crazy.
No, I'm telling you, it's tough. It's fire.
That's low-key. I love that.
Like, it's tough. I like it. And then the only reason why they made it like kind of implemented for everyone, not just the pitcher, is because the batters were taking advantage. So the batters were like take a little longer, but then the clock was still running for the pitcher, and the umpire didn't know what to do.
Right.
So now they kind of like sharpened it up before spring training was over.
Right.
So now it like the batter got to hurry up too.
Oh, by the way, they like we said last year, they implemented the new the new pitcher thing.
The pitcher, the like clock thing.
Yeah,
on the wrist.
the handcuff thing.
Yeah. And then the last point that I wanted to say, there were 21 stolen bases on opening day, and that was the most on opening day since 1907.
Wow.
And the reason why they're stealing is because I want to say the clock.
Makes sense.
And the bases are bigger. Remember we talked about that? We said
right,
that
it was gonna
the
get
bases
bigger,
are like an inch bigger, which makes a big difference when you're trying to like
Right.
be safe in there.
Yeah.
And I think that's fire. I thought that was
Awesome.
so great week, amazing week, great baseball. Everybody's competitive off the rip. I think it has to do a little bit with the World Baseball Classic,
Right.
but I like it.
Oh yeah, because they just came off
because
that.
they just came off that, so everybody's hot, which
Right.
is fire. Okay, so second point, Anthony Volpe, which is the young shortstop for the New York Yankees, debuted. He's 21 years old. He debuted same age as Jeter.
Okay.
Jeter gave his blessing. He congratulated him.
Nice.
His first game, he got the roll call. You know, the roll call where they shout your last name. He kissed the little thing. He's from Jersey.
Nice. Okay. So
He was-
he's been a borderline New
Yeah,
Yorker.
he's borderline New Yorker, basically. The year that he was gonna sign with the Yankees, he was gonna go back to school and finish school. They ended up convincing him not to. He signed with the Yankees. He's the Yankee number 1 prospect, number 5 prospect all over MLB.
Nice.
His
Do you think he's
first
gonna win,
game,
rookie?
stole the base, walked. Second game, stole another base. I think got a hit the second game.
Right.
And then third game, he did an error at short. And then cost the Yankees like 2 runs. They lost the game. He owned
That was
up
against
to
the Giants?
it. That was against the Giants.
Yeah.
He owned up to it. He said it was his fault. If those runs wouldn't have scored,
We would have won the
we
game.
would have won the game. So I like his attitude, and you
do
want
you
to
think-
see how he responds to that.
Do you think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year?
With all the hype, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know, cause it's the like he's 8 or 9 in the lineup, so it might be hard for him to
Because I
get.
know one of these other rookies just met the Grand Slam from another team. I don't know if it was. I'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe not. As Rookie of the Year in MLB is the hardest Rookie of the Year to win in your life. So because this is a crazy season, you don't know how people are gonna react or how they're gonna adjust to a long season. And then shout out to MLB, they did the right thing. Okay, let's clap this up for them, or let's bomb it for them. Even better. because we've been talking about this for the last like 2 years.
Right.
We've been saying how MLB got to be more active on social media. They got to show the emotion of the player, get them out there.
Right.
They were doing it with the little microphones. They're still doing the microphones.
Yeah.
But this year, which I thought was dope and fire, they recorded each prospect. So each,
Sort of like with the NFL draft.
and basically, where they went into the office and the manager told them, hey, you're going to be up there in the show, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
And then this is their first time going up in the show. So it's like you see them get emotional. You see them cry. You see them call their moms right then and there. You see the family react. Like, it was fire. Like, they did it with – Yankees did it with Volpe. Every other team did it with, like, their young rookie coming up.
Right.
And, which I thought was also dope, they put the little patch on the uniform.
On the uniform, yeah.
That says
Minors?
no, it says what does it say? Oh, it says that MLB debut. Once they take off the uniform, they know that this was the uniform they played for. Which I thought was dope. They're doing good things.
Yeah.
And lastly, the MLB and the Minor League Player Association came to a collective bargaining agreement for the first time ever in its history, which I think was dope. And I think it stems off of the problems that they've had with a lot of minor league players.
Right.
You know, a lot of people they're depressed, they're working hard, nothing's really happening for them.
Right.
They're not getting paid they're getting paid, but they're not getting paid like a good, standard of money, which impacts their like mental health and stuff like that. So I thought it was dope that they agreed to this. And the deal's for 5 years, and it includes at least 2 times pay at all levels of minor league.
That's what's up.
That's tough. So the complex league, which is like rookie ball,
Right.
it's $4,800 per year, and it could go up to $19,800 per year if they like progress really well. Low A ball, $11,000 to $26,000. High A ball, $11,000 to $27,000. Double A, $13,000 to $30,000, and Triple A, $17,000 to $35,000. Now it all ranges what type of level of prospect they are and how much progression they show in the year. But this is dope. We like the money coming in.
Right.
We like them killing it,
Right.
getting it right, because it's basically, if they're not in the big leagues, they still play like a regular team. You know what I mean? Like they're still active. So
Yeah.
shout out to MLB for doing it right for them.
That's what's up.
And MLB doing it right this year, man. I'm excited to see like the emotional side of the sport this year, and they kicked it off well.
And like we said, how much that pitching clock affects the whole
Yes,
season.
and this is fire. Like I'm hyped to go to a game this year just because I know I'm not gonna stay there for 3 hours. I'm gonna stay there for 2. So if I want to cut it, like 1.5. So like,
exactly.
So it's fire.
Great.
Allegedly.
Oh.
Bad one. My bad.
You're listening to the sounds of Disabled is Abled podcast.
Culture.
That was good.
Donald Trump, thank you. Donald Trump gets arrested for
Oh my God.
some physical activities.
Okay, my question is, why is this coming up now instead of him getting arrested when he was
Because from what my mom was telling me, he was using some of the presidential
documents?
funds, right,
Oh, money.
to pay this worker for him personally.
Okay, this
Yeah. And got caught. And so now, I believe they just said that he is going to like New York jail or.
I
Jail in
think
New York?
he's. Well, the last time I read, he was under arrest in New York.
Yes, that's what I'm. That's
So
what I'm
I don't know if they're gonna put him in a little cell.
They probably
or
gonna,
like they're just gonna house arrest him.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think they're gonna probably just house arrest him, but it is what it is. I don't think he's gonna run. I mean, is he still gonna run for president for 2024?
I mean, if he, the way it should work, if he gets found guilty of all charges, he's no longer eligible to run because you cannot have a criminal record.
Got you.
To be a president. But I think what's gonna happen, and what always happens in these cases. They're gonna settle.
Right.
He gonna pay that money,
Right.
and it's all gonna go away. And then when he runs for president, he gonna make fun of the fact that this happened, and he's gonna turn it on the media, and everybody's gonna be like, and then he's gonna get votes.
Also, I want Joe Biden out of the office. I don't like him as the
Listen, I don't want to talk about politics here because it's weird, but it's weird, bro. Like it's weird. Like I don't want to see my president not know where he's going.
Yeah.
I'm not that crazy in politics, but I know that don't just feel right.
Oh, by the way, I know we didn't write this down, but since we're about to talk about it anyway, actually, you know what? I'll get to that in a little bit.
It's just weird to me. Like I don't know whether that's the age creeping up or I don't know what it is. And then honestly, I don't know what he's done.
Right.
Like I don't know what he's done.
Same.
You know, so
Same.
I don't know.
And great news though. I'm hearing that there's works for a Shrek 5, and all the actors are agreed to come back.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about this.
Eddie Murphy is gonna play Donkey. Karen Diaz is gonna play female Shrek. Fiona, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't know she retired for a while. She stepped away from acting for a while. And
I didn't know that either.
The actor
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what happened to all the actors that were a part of our childhood because I don't know their face. I just know their voice.
Right, me either. I don't really because Shrek 4 was not that good.
I don't remember Shrek 4.
Shrek 3 was cool because they had the triplets, but Shrek 4 was just like I don't know where y'all were going with this. So Shrek 5.
The track record of Hollywood right now is not that good because they messed up Mario's voice and.
Oh, with the Mario Party?
Yeah. I don't like that, but I feel like...
I heard that they gave it 8 out of 10 stars.
Because they're promoting the heck out of it. And now my niece want to go see it, so I feel like I got to go see it. And it's going to bother me that I'm not going to hear the Mario voice.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I think, a lot of people had a problem with that. Yeah.
That was my number one reason for not watching the movie.
Right.
But I got to see John Wick.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this track? Do you not care for it? I don't care for it.
I'm low key. I mean, because it's nostalgic for me, and if they can make it up with the fifth one and to make me forget about the fourth one, I'll be fine.
Okay.
But if they double down and make it worse, then it's just like, okay, I can't even claim this series as like a great Shrek series anymore because you ruined 2 of them, which is the fourth one and the fifth one. So it depends on how the fifth one goes.
Right. Makes sense.
Dreamville Festival was over the weekend.
Fire! Hold on. Fire!
While we was,
festival. I wasn't at the festival, but I felt like I was there.
I know, and I was in North Carolina, but I wasn't able to go.
Damn.
They brought out Usher, and I heard he killed his performance.
Usher, Burna Boy, Sean Paul. I
heard that they brought out City Girls. You know the girls like that.
Yeah. Sean Paul, reggae. They brought out Burna Boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say Burna Boy.
Yeah,
and then Drizzy Drake.
They brought out Drizzy Drake.
And then they brought out I think what's her name? Glow.
Yeah, Glow Rider. Glow Rider. Yeah.
So yeah, he had a lot of big hits.
She lit. I like.
Oh, and Lil Wayne.
Oh. Glorilla.
Thank you.
Glorilla.
And Lil Wayne.
I should know him. Lil Wayne. Oh yeah, Drake bought out Lil Wayne, as he should. You know.
Yeah. Man.
All I want to know: did Drake and J. Cole sing together? Like, did they perform together? I don't know if they did. I didn't see that. I didn't see them perform like a throwback they had together, like in the morning. That would have been tough.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this is hype. And Drake doing it. Drake a legend, okay?
Yeah, true. J. Cole's a legend.
Drake Cole a legend too. He's my guy. But I'm saying Drake is a genius. I was thinking about this yesterday. You know how Drake dropped the teaser? Mm-hmm. That little teaser with Kim K's voice on it?
Yeah.
That song sounds fire. Hopefully it stays that way.
Right.
And it's not a leak because he put it on his radio.
Right.
Show. So he's going to drop it eventually, hopefully.
Dude, that's gonna
piss. But he did it. That's going to piss Kanye off. He did it because he knew he had this festival to go to. So everybody's talking about Drake, but then he got this festival going. Genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah, the way he marketed it, yeah.
Genius.
He got a great team around him, so,
Facts. I mean, and J. Cole, every year Dreamville getting better.
Right.
And low-key, it's better than Rolling Out to me. And
yeah.
Coachella. Coachella got
more. Talking about Dreamville. Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
And they're just raise my expectations a little bit for a Drake and J. Cole album or like 3-pack songs.
I'll be fine.
I need something.
I'll be fine.
I can't just have one song. I need either an album, which I know.
Also, he got to get Drake
like
and Kendrick in the room. Because low key, J. Cole's cool with both of them.
That's
Kendrick
facts.
and Drake.
No, you're right.
And he got to get them in the room together. Like, yo, listen, I'm about to make it. Because he wants to make an album with Kendrick and Drake. I'm assuming. Because he already said that him and Kendrick was somewhat working on a mixtape back in the day.
But right now, bro, that mixtape has like 7 years minimum of a rumor. Everybody keeps talking about it, so I don't know.
So, you know.
At this point, it's pretty much dead.
Now we have a Angel Reese versus Kaitlyn Clark situation because basically in the Final Four, Kaitlyn Clark was going mad shade towards Louisville. She was not guarding the defender, like waving her off, like, yo, I'm not going out there because you can't shoot. And then she was like telling one of the star players of Louisville, yo, shut up, you're down by 15. You ain't winning this game. And she did the whole John Cena, you can't see me thing.
Yeah, right.
So then in the championship game, Andrew Reese was watching that and returned the favor. Did the same exact thing.
I'm not mad at you.
And I'm gonna be a champion tonight.
Yeah, you see the Curry ring,
Right, the Curry, and everybody.
Which is a pun because everybody calling it the Curry.
Right.
I just realized that. That's crazy.
And everybody lost their minds when Reese did it. They were like, "Why would you do that? It's so disrespectful. It's not. It's unclassy.
It's not. It's
really
competitive.
not. Thank you. It's competitive.
You give it out, you gotta take it. That's
Dude,
fact.
this got so bad to the point where our president, Joe Biden, was like, I want to invite. No, he was being dead serious. He said, I want to invite the whole team of LSU and the whole team of Iowa to the White House.
For what? What? For you not to know what room they in? Come on, bro.
Losers are not invited.
And that's facts.
Thank you.
That's fact. Losers are never invited.
And we said, is this a joke? She tweeted, like, yo, is this a joke? So, a lot of people said, yo, if that's going to be the case, if he's going to invite both teams, then LSU said, yo, we're not going.
Joe Biden don't know. He don't know, bro. He don't know.
And going forward, every team that wins, that gets invited to the White House, you got to invite the losing team.
Facts.
Wow. At that, I mean,
Bro, the last time I saw a team actually go to the White House was when Miami used to do it back in the day.
And go to say before Obama.
Before Obama. Like, literally Obama's terms, because Obama was a sports fan.
Right.
So Obama knew about the
war, yay. And the
after Obama, nobody want to go to the White House.
Right, because it's Donald Trump. But, like, bro, so, long story short, now, on the situation between Angel and Kaitlyn did come to Angel's defense saying that the backlash that she was receiving was insane and unfair because she did the same. She basically said, I did the same thing and y'all just giving her flack because it's a black and white thing, which is,
it's true. It's facts. That's facts. And she acknowledged it in the press conference. She was saying because of the way I am, y'all give me flack for it.
Right.
I've been doing that all year.
And Reese defended her too and said, yo, I have no beef with Kaitlyn Clark. We're mad cool, but we're both competitors. And then she said, like, if there was two male athletes, this would be proud.
Nah, they would. It's like Dylan Brooks fighting with Draymond. Everybody like it.
Right,
I like it.
Everybody was right.
We like the negativity. Let's go.
The fact that it was two young
females.
females
Is weird.
Yeah.
Like it's not weird, but I'm saying it's out of
it's out of character.
Because in society, let's keep it facts. In society, females are supposed to act a certain way.
Yes. And because it's a male sport. Talking about basketball.
Yes.
That they're playing.
It's from male predominantly sports. Females should just shut up and shoot.
And dribble, basically.
You know what I mean? So.
And that's not the case.
And that's not the case.
Also, if you ain't win the championship, you are not going to the White House. I'm sorry. What are we talking about here?
Oh, Joe Biden does not know where he's going. I would just keep repeating that because I saw a meme that he literally went the right when he was supposed to go left. So I don't know why people care about this.
Yeah, no, for
Let's just rest it at that, okay?
Yeah, no, calm down, because Fredy keeps down me. Can't down that.
He don't know where he's going.
He doesn't know where he's going. And last but not least, WWE Finn Balor, who was in WrestleMania yesterday, because WrestleMania was a 2-day event. Which
that's weird.
It is weird because it used to be one big 3-hour event. Now, because of COVID, that's what happened. They had to split it 1 year.
COVID's gone, bro.
And now it's the thing. But anyway, he had his skull cracked open. He had to have 15. I'm being dramatic. But he had to have 15 stitches in his on the top of his head. The cut was big. I was like, damn.
Didn't Shane McMahon tore his ACL like for real?
I believe so.
And then Snoop Dogg had
Vince
to pop
McMahon
up
tore his quads going into the ring. Remember when?
No, we know WWE is fake, but they actually do what they do.
When John Cena and Batista fell out of that ring, he ran down the court. I mean, he ran into the ring and tore both of his quads. But anyway, I'm hoping Finn Balor's okay because he's a real person, and that cut did look huge. But it's a part of the price. They're doing athletic stuff.
Yeah. They're jumping.
They're taking big hits.
And then when they fight each other, they gotta like tell each other like, "Hey, are you good?"
Yeah.
Like it's fake.
It used to blow my mind. I'm like, yo, they're really talking to each other. He's like, because I remember one time, Undertaker chokeslammed Batista, but his hand slipped halfway going up, so he slipped as he was falling, so it hit like bam, and he was like, "Yo, you okay?" He's like, "No." You literally himself, no, and he's like, "Yo, you gotta kick out for this tombstone." He's like, "Alright." So they're like, "1, 2," and he barely kicked out.
Yeah, no, it's really a thing. Like they have to communicate these things, and then
and it's a rehearsal. They rehearsed that the night before. The whole promo, everything.
Let's be real. The audience for WWE is not you and me. It's the kids. It's always been the kids.
Now, it used to be me. It used to be yeah.
But now it's the kids, and we get it. It's facts. It's facts.
Them days, WWE was
so lit, bro. So lit, especially the females.
Because they used to get they got away with so much stuff.
I know. Like what we consider sensitive now was not sensitive back then.
No.
Like we got the best.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we believe it. We definitely thought it was real.
That's why when people just tell me it's fake, I'm like, shut up.
No, not even when they told me it was fake, I was still watching. It's when they told me that they predetermined the winner prior to the match.
Like,
that's what killed it for me.
Yeah, that's what killed it.
And when I started guessing like who was gonna win regardless.
Bro, when Malcolm predicted that Seth Rollins was gonna swoop in with that money in the briefcase on WrestleMania and steal the title from Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, he told me this 2 months ago. I said, dude, no way that's going to happen. He said, I'm telling you right now. He said, because he got an inside scoop. He said, yo, my friend just told me Seth Rollins on the night of WrestleMania 31 is going to swoop in, cash in that money in the bank, and walk out with that ring. And that's exactly what happened. Bro. I said, yo, he's coming
like when they like predetermine the winner, like it's fine if it's fake or whatever, now, but like don't predetermine the winner for me because I don't want to know.
The wrestlers will go against what Vince told them. Because back in 2007, when it was Edge versus Undertaker, he put Edge over the Undertaker for that money for the heavyweight championship. And Edge said, "No, I'm not breaking that streak." Now, mind you, Undertaker was fine with it because he wanted that streak to end a long time. To end
regardless, yeah.
But he said, "Yeah, I'm not ending that streak," and he lost on purpose, like crazy.
I guess. I mean, and shout out WWE because they just signed a merger with UFC.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. That we gotta do more research.
Right now, if that means that we can get uncut. Authentic, like real beef.
For real, that would be fine.
That'd be fine.
We gotta read into it, and it's official because Dana White spoke about it. Like it's already in the news, so we gotta read more.
And they sold it for like $1 billion.
I know, and that's
Vince bought it for like a couple thousands, and now it's worth $1 billion. So
and it's probably gonna be worth like 2-3 just because it's UFC.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, guys. So that's
it for it. We done for the day.
We're done for the day. You can reach us on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram at Disabled Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so when we upload, you can see it right away. And I'm your host Eli. That's Fredy.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, please throw your hands in the air for the greatest podcast on earth when it comes to music, sports, and culture. Disabled is Abled with your host, Eli and Fredy. So put your hands